defeat the Chiefs 59-53 in overtime, and they move on to the AFC Championship. They're going to return home to Houston to host it, and they will play the winner of this game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and Baltimore Ravens. Now, the Texans went into Arrowhead on the road and won. The Jaguars are the road team for this game, so could they beat the Baltimore Ravens? We will have to see. Very snowy up here, just like it was at Arrowhead earlier. So, like we mentioned, the Texans have ended the Chiefs season, and they ended the Jets season before ending the Chiefs season. And look at this field. I mean, we got snow all over the place here. And Justin Tucker. Actually, not Justin Tucker. It's going to be Lambo for the Jaguars. Kicking off first. And 1 sec. Neither. I'm calling the game. And Donvey returns it to his own 25. And that is where, let's see who even is still on the Ravens as quarterbacks. Gardner, Kyle Allen will go out as QB. Yeah, franchise mode. And sometimes I play quick play just to play it. So Kyle Allen to take the first snap here of the game. Here's Kyle. Gonna fire to the left side of the field. That's gonna be hauled in and caught. And he just mossed the defender. And that's a touchdown already. Dez Bryant. A 75-yard reception touchdown to start the game. And yeah, like we said, Kyle Allen fires it to the left side of the field. Nice catch there by Dez, and then he just absolutely mosses Jones and is gone. So here's Jake Elliott, the former Philadelphia Eagle, on for the point after. Lamar Jackson and Justin Tucker went to the Eagles. And in their first season, not bad, but not good either. So definitely Lamar will have to do some improvements next season, as he's now a part of the NFC. And here's Clay Brooks trying to spin out of the tackle, and not so fast, says the Ravens. And who even is the quarterback for the Jaguars? Because not in this game. Oh, that's right. Trace McSorley and Mitchell Trubisky are the quarterbacks. So Trace McSorley on the next drive will come out and go to work. Lutton's going to take the first snap for the Jaguars. Trace McSorley would love nothing more but to get his team to that AFC Championship game.
Complete to number 22.
Yeah.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Not in this game, he's not. It's 21 I'm playing. Nope, and that's intercepted. Trace throws a pick, and not going to be happy about that, and you can't throw too many of those. No, 22, 21. Oh, I don't have 23 yet. Bet. Say less. Going for Dez Bryant, and that's incomplete. All right, bet. So Trace throws an interception, and you just saw Dak Prescott and the Texans go on the road to Arrowhead and beat the Chiefs. And now you don't want to throw an interception and have the home team win this game if you're trying to keep the streak of the road team winning alive. But the thing is, if you win here, you travel to Houston to play the Texans on Saturday night. So you got to make sure you do good in this game. And the Jaguars are about to kind of take an L on their receivers because DJ Chark announced he has interest in signing with the Lions after this season. So, and that's a nice touchdown pass to Brown there. So both the number in the 80s have a touchdown. And let's pull up YouTube and see who commented. So Jake Elliott on for the point after. Okay. And that extra point is good. And the reason why Jake Elliott is the kicker is because we played around with Madden a little bit. So we traded Lamar Jackson and Justin Tucker to the Eagles. And I gotta say, the Ravens did good without them. And Elliott kicks it. And here's Clay Brooks to return it. And nice job there by the Ravens bringing them down. The Ravens, I mean, we just saw the road team go into Kansas City, which was the Texans. And we've said this plenty of times before, but we saw the road team go into Kansas City. And Prescott and the Texans defeated Kansas City in overtime. So they're going to the AFC Championship game. And Trace McSorley and the Jaguars are trying to spoil that for the Ravens, but the Ravens are not making it easy for them.
McSorley's pass complete to Laviska Shenault. A gain of 11 on the play. And
McSorley, first and 10 from their own 41. And Trace is going to take this himself. And what a hit there. And then now there's an injury. Looks like number 74, Robinson. My apologies, guys. We accidentally dropped our controller. So here's Trace now on 2nd and 5. And did he get the first down? Yes, he did. It's a gain of 6. First down, Jacksonville. McSorley, his team's down 14-0. He's not afraid to send it down the field, though, for Chark. And that's incomplete. And that's incomplete. Nice defense there. And, yep, the offensive line decided to sleep, and Trace eats the turf. And that's probably a little cold. Here's Cook to punt. First punt from either team. And I'm not sure what he would have stared at it for, but okay.
At their own 21-yard line.
There's Allen, fires. Is that Dobbins? Yes, it is. Kyle Allen has been a good quarterback this season. He drove his team to a 6-3-1 record during the regular season. Got a playoff win over, who was that again? Oh, he got a playoff win over the Bills. And now he's playing the Jaguars, who got a playoff win over Pittsburgh. And goodbye. Brown's second touchdown of the night. No, just never mind, actually. Kind of jinxed it. Just a little shy. And he's probably wishing he had that one back. But Allen's going to take it himself, and he fumbles in the end zone, but it is recovered by an offensive lineman. So that's a funny way to score a touchdown. even though Brown was probably wishing he scored that touchdown instead of falling down at the 1. But you know what? It happens, and at least they still scored on the drive. It just wasn't, and that was Bozeman with the recovery. Look at this. Watch this. Kyle Allen fumbles, and then Bozeman grabs it. But, you know, obviously not what Brown wanted. He wanted that score, and not really sure what they're reviewing this one for. He picked it up fair and square. He recovered it in the end zone. Oh, they might be challenging if his knee was down. His knee might have been down, so that might not be a touchdown. And it is not. So Kyle Allen was ruled down at the 1. Maybe the half-yard line, so take the touchdown off the board. And swatted away.
Allen's pass, intended for Nick Boyle, incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
And we actually mixed up the name, too. That's actually Boykin, not Brown. So, Boykin does not get his touchdown. He falls a yard shy. Kyle Allen's knee touches down. The ball comes out. We thought the offensive lineman had it for the touchdown. The referee said not so fast. And that drive ends in a field goal, so that's going to definitely be a bite to the skull for Boykin there. Clay Brooks on the return. So either way, it's still a scoring drive. There's not anything to be disappointed in, except, I mean, Boykin might be a little disappointed that he fell a yard shy of the end zone there, but you know what? It's the game. It's a playoff game. You still got, your team still scored, so there's plenty to be happy for. Just move on and try to get it next time. McSorley fires to the sideline for Chark, and that's incomplete. And when you're the Jaguars that go 8-2 during the regular season, you probably don't want to put no points on the board. So they might want to get some points on the board at least. As that's a nice catch there. Chark finally hauls one in for a 44-yard reception. And that takes him into field goal range. McSorley turns around, fires, almost picked.
McSorley's pass, intended for Chris Conley, incomplete.
And later tonight, starting around 5 p.m., we'll start the divisional round for the NFC. We got the undefeated Seahawks taking on the 6-4 Giants for a shot to go to the NFC Championship, and we got the 8-2 Lions battling it out with the 6-3-1 Saints for a shot to go to the NFC Championship. Whoever wins out of the Seahawks and Giants will host it. McSorley fires, touchdown, flag on the play though. So it varies. Oh, it's going to back up the offense. They're not going to get the touchdown. It was an ineligible receiver downfield, and Trace is like, you got to be kidding me. Cut me a break, man. Going for Chark again. This time it is a touchdown and an injury to Campbell. Lambeau on for the point after. This time Trace gets his team on the board. And it's a 10-point Ravens lead. And the Jaguars are thanking Kyle Allen for putting his knee down on that last drive, because that actually saved them being down 14, because now they're only down by 10. Duvet, though, with a nice return to the 30. And Kyle Allen back to work. Here's Allen looking, going for Boykin. Remember, this is the guy who... Oh, no, that's Bryant. They must have switched on me. But Dez makes it for a 42-yard reception.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Allen. Looking for an open receiver. Finds one in Dez Bryant. And stopped inside the 5. And the Jaguars got to do a better job at keeping them away from the end zone if they want to get back in this game. Going for Mark Andrews. That's incomplete. Nice defense there.
Intended for Mark Andrews. Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
Kyle Allen gets it away. Incomplete, the referee says.
Intended for Mark Andrews. Incomplete. Brings up third and goal.
And that's intercepted at the goal line. Kyle Allen throws his first pick of the game.
They'll take over first and 10.
And first and 10 for Jacksonville after the pick. McSorley fires, passes caught by Eifert.
McSorley's pass. Complete to Tyler Eifert.
And the Jaguars
21 yards.
trying to get back into this one.
First down.
Still early, they still have a chance. Trace has to step back to avoid the rush. Flag on the play. Probably going to be defensive PI, yes. Trace can't get it away in time this time. And he's brought down.
Trace McSorley. A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
What a catch by Eifert
Complete.
at the 2-minute warning. 17-7.
9-yard gain.
Ravens leading it.
And it's third down.
Eifert just had a nice catch. And Eifert is open in the end zone for the touchdown.
McSorley's pass. Complete to
And pending the extra point, the Jaguars have it within 3.
for the point after.
If they miss the extra point, it's only 4. And it is going to be a 3-point lead for the Ravens. And how about that? Back-to-back drives where the Jaguars punch it into the end zone.
Josh Lambo to kick off.
They punch it in on the 2 drives ago, and then that past drive they intercept Kyle Allen at the goal line, return it a long ways, and to the end zone it goes over the middle to Eifert. And now it's 14-17. Ravens still lead though. And Kyle Allen's going to get sacked though. He got sacked by Josh Allen, not the Bills, aka the Buccaneers quarterback, Josh Allen, because he's the Buccaneers quarterback on here now. So Kyle Allen looking to just take a 3-point lead into half. But Joshua Dobbins makes a nice run there, and they're actually going to have to punt, which means this is the first punt for the Ravens this game. Koch punts it away. And past it goes Claybrooks. 3 timeouts, 30 seconds. Can Trace McSorley lead his team to the end zone or to field goal range to tie it? And incomplete. Probably should have hauled that one in. 23 seconds. McSorley, deep pass over the middle, incomplete.
McSorley on the keeper. Intended for Lavisca Chenault.
3rd down and 10.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
And the Ravens got the Jaguars frustrated. Do you go for the 1st down or do you go for a big completion? They're going for the big completion and don't get it. 9 seconds. And he is stopped. And instead of a field goal to try, Kyle says, let's try to throw it into the end zone. Over the middle, pass is caught, and it is a touchdown as time expires. And the Ravens are going to lead by 10 at halftime. (24-14) at half. Jacksonville still has 2 quarters, though, to try to make something happen. And skipping over halftime, continuing on with the 3rd quarter. Jake Elliott sends it away. Here's Clay Brooks to return. And what a hit there.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
McSorley. Pass is caught. DJ Chark. McSorley fires for Chark again, who tips it into the air, and out of bounds it goes. McSorley gonna get sacked. 3rd down and 24. On 3rd and 24. Incomplete, intended for Chenault. And Trace said, we gotta go for it, guys. Oh, it is caught! Chenault makes the catch. They probably didn't have to go for it, but a nice 43-yard reception. And they get the 1st down. And into enemy territory, too. They're not out of this yet. Trying to put it within 3 again. McSorley fires, and it's dropped by Conley.
Intended for Chris Conley. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Open Tyler Eifert.
McSorley's pass. Complete to Tyler Eifert. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Saturday night's going to be fun, and that's almost picked.
McSorley's pass. Intended for Tyler Eifert. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
and can't go any farther than the 12-yard line. Third down and 7. Good news is it's still early, so they can kick a field goal if they need to. McSorley fires back of the end zone, incomplete. And out trots the kicker. Here's Lambo. He's on for a 29-yard attempt. And that kick is good, so 17-14. It's within 7 now.
Makes the score. Ravens 24, Jaguars 17.
And the Jaguars are aware that they can get a quick stop and try to tie the game. Here's Dunve. Oh! Ball is out! The Jaguars have picked it up at the opponent 31, pending what the referees think. And they say it's a turnover. So the Jaguars get it back after the Ravens fumble the kickoff return and an instant loss of 2.
He was brought down by Malik Harrison. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
McSorley looking to the right side of the field for Conley. He made the catch. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And they are an extra point away from tying this game up. They trailed 17-0 at one point in this game. And they have made a comeback and tied it at 24.
His kick is good. That ties the game 24-24. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Here's Dunve. And he fumbles it again on this return. And Jacksonville picks it up again. 2 consecutive fumbles in a row after Dunve tries hurdling. And McSorley's like, yeah, we can take that. That's fine. Incomplete, intended for Chark. The Ravens could have just given Jacksonville their first lead of the game. Chenault can't make the catch. Even if they don't get a touchdown, the Ravens definitely have given Jacksonville their first lead of the game. Because Jacksonville will kick a field goal. And yeah, they will, because Chark was about to catch it when it was swatted away. 44-yard attempt. Nothing's guaranteed, but here's Lambo for the 44-yard attempt for their very first lead of the game. And Jacksonville leads for the first time. They put 27 points on the board. They put 14 on the board in the first half after trailing 17-0. They trailed 24-14 at the half. And 2 back-to-back drives, they scored touchdowns. Actually, no, they kick a field goal, and then they score a touchdown, and then they kick another field goal to take the lead. And finally, the Ravens get a kickoff return done the proper way. Kyle Allen fires, and it's intercepted. What is going on with the Ravens? They're throwing the game away. Here's McSorley to take the snap. Hands it off.
James Robinson, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Malik Harrison.
And you can just see the frustration on John Harbaugh's face. After all of that happened.
McSorley's pass, intended for LaVisca Chenault, incomplete.
But Jacksonville, who trailed 17-0, leads at 27-24. And they have the ball. It's 3rd down and 8, though. And that catch is incomplete. However, they're in field goal range, so if they make this 52-yarder, there'll be a 6-point Jacksonville lead. And it's no good. He missed it. So the Ravens get a break. And Allen's back to work. And John said, win or lose in the playoffs, he's comfortable with keeping Kyle Allen as his starting quarterback. So we'll see if that stays. Going for Boykin. Remember earlier, he had a mishap when he probably should have had his second touchdown of the game, and the game should have been 21-7. Or 21-0. However, he gets a nice completion there. Baltimore trying to score for the very first time in this quarter. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Unless if they hurry. No, it's not. They don't score at all in the third quarter. And in fact, Jacksonville outscored them 13-0 in that quarter. So here we go in the fourth and final quarter. If the Ravens can't get into the end zone, they can at least tie it if they make it. And Dobbins takes it, the handoff, and rushes to the 18, 3rd down and 10.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
Snead takes a jet sweep, rushes to the 12. However, he needed 4 more yards, and they're saying send Jake Elliott out and see if Jake can make this. Which he does, so the game is tied again at 27. With 4:54 to go in the fourth, can the Ravens get a stop and go right back down the field?
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Here's the Jaguars to return it. Claybrooks gets it to his own 28, and that's where Trace McSorley will go to work. So technically, the game would have been 30-24 if the Jaguars would have made that, and it'd be 30-27 right now. However, they missed that last field goal, and it sits 27-27 as the defensive players for the Ravens make a play on that last attempt. Meanwhile, Trace had a wide open tight end up the middle, and the defender knocks it away. 3rd down and 10. After that drive the Jaguars had last time, they don't want a 3-and-out. And it's not going to be a 3-and-out, at least.
McSorley's pass complete to LaVisca Chenault. It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
If they get it into the end zone, then, you know, that's great. It'd be 34-27. But if they kick a field goal, it'd be 30-27. And it would force the Ravens to have to go down and tie the game or score a go-ahead touchdown and win the game. As McSorley's going to let one fly, and that's incomplete. And McSorley wants to try to get more than just a field goal, but however, do you go for the 1st down here at least? He's going to try to air it out again. That's intercepted. Trace can't get him. This is going to the house. And just let it go to the house. Touchdown, Ravens. So they score their first touchdown since the 2nd quarter. And it's to retake the lead as Jake Elliott knocks the extra point through, so it's 34-27. And here's And Jacksonville is going to get the ball right back. That's why it makes sense for them to just let them take it into the end zone. That way you don't have them wasting your clock. You still got 3 timeouts, 3 minutes 34 seconds, plus the 2-minute warning. So drive it down the field, and you got to go for a touchdown to tie it. A field goal is going to do you no good here. And the NFC teams are watching these games. And man, do they got their eyes glued to their TVs right now. As Eifert makes the catch for a 23-yard reception. Jacksonville trying to tie the game up. Eifert makes another catch. If they can tie the game up, they can play overtime if they need to for a winner to be declared. And nice catch by DJ Chark. And like we said, they're just trying to get into the end zone here. 2 minutes to go, 34-27. Do they get to the end zone? Or will Baltimore make a play and go down and stretch the lead out or end it? McSorley has the snap, fires. Chenault at the 6. Eifert makes the catch for the touchdown. Okay, so now you got to make the extra point.
Jacksonville. Josh Lambo lining up for the point after.
And Lambo makes it. So we're tied at 34 with a minute 36 to go in regulation.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And it is not over yet. They have made the Ravens fumble on the kickoff return before, however, this time they don't. And we'll see what the Ravens does. Will they just run the clock out and go to overtime, or will they at least try to get down the field as far as they can to maybe kick a game-winning field goal? Dobbins gets the first down. If the Ravens get into field goal range, that could be game over for the Jaguars. And they are in the field goal range with a minute 1 to go in the fourth quarter.
Baltimore Ravens. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And we'll see if they use any of their timeouts.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
Oh, they're not going to go for the field goal.
Second and 9.
They're going to attempt to heave for the end zone. Hit as he throws it. Incomplete. 1 second to go. This is their opportunity to win the game, and they're not going to take it.
And 9 yards to go.
They want to go out in overtime. Kyle Allen gets sacked. I don't think that was his intention to get sacked, but
That's the end of
I mean,
regulation.
at that point, you could have won the game,
All time.
but not entirely a bad decision. And the Ravens have won the coin toss. So we just had a theory come true in the Kansas City Texans game. Does the team that wins the coin toss win the game? The Texans won the coin toss. They beat the Chiefs in overtime. The Ravens win the coin toss here. Will they beat Jacksonville? And again, we will go to as many overtimes as it's needed until a winner is declared, because this game cannot end in a tie. Same rules apply as the old NFL rules. If the team that possesses the ball goes down, scores a touchdown, game over. If both teams kick field goals, we continue. We're in a sudden death. If it's a safety by either team, that ends the game also. And each team gets 2 timeouts, regardless of how many they had when regulation expired. And Allen trying to drive his team to the AFC Championship game. Pass is caught by Dez Bryant. So far, we've seen the road team win in the AFC Divisional round. Can Jacksonville make something happen here? Maybe even force Baltimore to a field goal.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Allen's gonna take it himself. Allen still on his feet, spinning around defenders, still going. Taken down inside the 30 at the 25.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Allen. Looking for Boykin, and he drops it.
Intended for Miles Boykin. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Allen fires for the end zone from Mark Andrews, and he gets stopped a yard shy.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Allen takes it himself. The Ravens are going to the AFC Championship. They will travel to Houston to play the Texans. 40-34 the final. Kyle Allen scores the game-winning touchdown. Look at this. And for Jacksonville, an 8-2 season comes to an end. Good game by Trace McSorley, though. However, he'll have to try again next season. Both the AFC games went into overtime today. So what does that mean for the NFC now? .398 passing yards for Baltimore. And they are moving on. So far, one home team lost in the AFC Divisional, and one home team won. Unfortunately for the Ravens, they got to be the road team next week. However, road teams have proven they can win. So we'll have to see if the Ravens can fend off the Texans in Houston, or will the Texans go to the national championship. However, the AFC Championship game is set. The Texans will play the Ravens at NRG Stadium Saturday night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on YouTube TV Network. Until then, so long. Trace McSorley and the Jaguars will have to do off-season training and try to come back better next year. But so long, everybody. We'll see you for the NFC Divisional games later tonight, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.